You felt it, haven't you? That silent nudge deep within, the kind that doesn't come from thought but from something sacred and unseen. It's the angels leaning in, not with loud proclamations, but with quiet assurance that you are standing in the middle of something divine. This moment, this feeling, isn't a coincidence. It's a calling. Subscribe if your soul has felt this whisper. There was someone sent to you, not for passing conversation, not for fleeting comfort, but for remembrance. They didn't just see your face, they saw the part of you that carries unspoken prayers, wounds still healing, and dreams still hoping. Share if you've ever felt divinely seen. They were drawn to you not because of what you do, but because of what you carry, something ancient and radiant. Your light stirred something in them they'd long buried, and the angels whisper, you are the answer to a prayer they never said aloud. Comment if this resonates with your journey. You arrived in their life like a sacred mirror, not to fit their timing, but to reflect a deeper truth. A love before fear. A knowing before logic. Whether they stayed or disappeared, your presence awakens something holy within them. Subscribe if you've ever felt like a divine reminder, even in your brief moments together, heaven paused. You were never sent to be convenient, you were sent to be truth. To reflect, not to fix. And you still do. Share to affirm someone else's divine role. You were never meant to chase love, only to reflect it so clearly it couldn't be denied. Even in your silence, you are still guiding them home, back to themselves. Comment if you've ever felt like a guide for someone else's healing. Because you weren't sent to be chosen, you were sent to awaken. And awaken you did. Just your presence helped them remember what real love feels like. Subscribe if you've ever been someone's spiritual turning point. It's not you she fears. It's the mirror, the reflection you hold up so effortlessly. Each time you love without needing anything in return, it disrupts the armor she's worn for years. Comment if your love has ever been misunderstood. Her silence isn't emptiness, it's the echo of a past that taught her safety is a myth. But your presence, it speaks differently. It doesn't demand or overwhelm. It heals by simply being. Subscribe if your calm has ever unsettled someone's chaos. She doesn't fear being not enough. She fears feeling too much. You don't bring noise. You bring presence. And presence awakens surrender, something she never thought she could give. Share to remind someone their love is a balm. Your love doesn't control. It calls. And because she was taught that needing is weakness, your gentleness feels dangerous. But it is the beginning of her return to softness. Comment if you've ever been someone's gentle invitation to heal. That's why she pulls away, not because she doesn't care, but because she does. And she doesn't know how to hold love that doesn't hurt. She's learning that being seen doesn't always mean being judged. Subscribe if you've ever loved someone through their walls. You are not being rejected. You are being examined by a soul unsure if real love exists. Let her wrestle. Let her fear. But never dim your light to fit her shadows. Share if you've had to learn to protect your light. You're not here to be her healer. You're her mirror. When you dim your radiance to join her in the dark, you both lose sight. So care for yourself first, fill your own cup. Comment if you've learned to love without losing yourself. Let your beauty be for you now. If she returns, let it be to someone full, not waiting. Because true love doesn't feed on longing. It meets in wholeness. Subscribe to honor your divine wholeness.